Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy YouTube Blue coming back at you again. One more again for the one more again. Monday Night Football game night. Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Football Giants. Division game. We saw the Eagles annihilate the Washington Commanders yesterday. And I must admit, the Eagles got a good team, but they did a good job of getting, AJ Brown or whatever that trade to get AJ Brown. So when they made that trade, I was like, yeah, they're gonna be something. But they're not gonna do us like that when we see them. But that's a whole nother game. Now tonight, against the New York Football Giants, the Cowboys have won 9 of 10 games so far lately. In the last 10 games, Cowboys have won 9 of them against the New York Giants. And of course, last season, that includes last season sweeping the whole division. This year without Dak Prescott, we're not as confident, but I just feel like with Dak Prescott, we would definitely score more points. Now, for those of you that think that Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott, you need to rethink that. And because just because you're seeing him win these games, if you actually pay attention to the game, Cooper almost threw 2 pick sixes. Let's not forget that. So we have to clean that up on offense. We have to throw the ball a little bit more accurately. We have to make sure that we're getting the receivers the ball and mostly the run game. Now, real quick, before I even get started with this video, I will say that the whole Amari Cooper thing. The Dallas Cowboys wanted to get rid of Amari Cooper because for whatever their excuses are that he can't do this, couldn't do that. But how come when these guys leave our team, right? You notice when we get playmakers that leave our team, they go to other teams and they do really good. Now, he's the number 1 wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns. The last 2 games he has had over 100 yards receiving. Seems like he's doing pretty well with his new team. Obviously, they're utilizing him in a way that we did not because he's getting over 100 yards each game. I just feel like Kellen Moore just needs to learn how to utilize the talent that we have. One thing I've always said, and I will keep reiterating this over and over again to you guys, Dallas Cowboys have always had talent on this team. Always. We've just wasted. We wasted. And then some of our dumb fan base that really doesn't have common sense, they go and listen to these talking heads and they come back on our channels and they spew the stuff saying that Dak Prescott is not good and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, have y'all not understood the coaching matters? You notice that last game went better because Mike McCarthy put his input in it, correct? So those of you that are criticizing Mike McCarthy need to rethink that as well. Because we know where those issues were coming from. We knew that it was Kellen Moore. And I'm not saying Kellen Moore is trash. I'm just saying Kellen Moore is young and experienced, and he still has to learn how to call a good, balanced game. This inconsistency has to stop. So I hope going forward that Mike McCarthy has more input in what's going on with the play calling, because we need a balanced game. We need to run that ball. We can't throw the ball every damn play, because if you do that, especially with our backup quarterback, he's going to make mistakes and throw interceptions. So we can't do that. So back to today. New York Giants defense gives up from, if you look at the last 2 games of the season, they gave up about 90 yards in a running game. You look at the teams that they beat, right? And you're like, okay, that's the reason why they're 2-0. Now, they have some good wide receivers, but they still got Daniel Jones throwing the ball. You know what the difference is? The X factor with the Giants, and the reason why they're better this year is mainly because of their coach, Brian DeBall. I give Brian DeBall all the credit. I give him all the credit because that is the reason why they're winning. They got a new GM. They got a new head coach. So they're utilizing what they have and the talent that they do have, because they do have talent in New York. They do. And I kept wondering, I was asking my friends that are Giants fans, like, why are the Giants not playing good? And I'm talking about in the years past. It's because of the coaches. And when I tell y'all with the Cowboys, that's what it is. Coaching matters. So with the addition of Brian DeBall there, they are playing better ball. They're running the ball. They're utilizing their key ingredient, which is Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is fully healthy again, and he's a really good running back. Now, to stop him, you got to hit him low, and you have to make sure that um, you watch where he is at all times. So, Micah Parsons, you know what to do. I believe that with as good as our defense have been playing this year so far, they're definitely going to stop that running game. And if the Cowboys can stop that running game on defense, the Cowboys can definitely win this game, because you apply pressure, and then that means Daniel Jones is going to have to throw the ball more. He's going to throw errant passes. It's going to be interceptions. And I'm pretty sure that Diggs will get his first interception in this game. Calling that right now. On offense, though, we have to run the ball. I just said that they're giving up 90 yards per game. Run the ball, get a good healthy dose of Ezekiel with those tough yards, and switch it up and throw Tony Pollard in there. Even if you got to do some throw it to him out in the flat, for a quick pass, do that. Shuttle him the ball. Throw Kavontae Turpin in there on an end around or a jet sweep. Do some things with the receivers that we do have. I need Noah Brown to continue to step up like he did last game. Thank you for that. If Dalton Schultz doesn't play tonight, you're going to see Peyton Hendershot and Ferguson out there. Now, they did elevate Sean McKeon, so you'll probably utilize him for more of the blocking, and you'll have Ferguson for more of the passing yards. Now, I do love the young tight ends that we have with Ferguson and Hendershot. Definitely two young guys that I can see to be the future of the Dallas Cowboys tight ends, I believe. They said that Michael Gallup may not play tonight, so if he doesn't, I'm okay with that, because I'd rather him get more healthier than them trying to rush him out there and risk getting re-injured. And we don't need Michael Gallup doing that. We need him out there. And I think after the fifth game, James Washington should be back too as well. So getting both of those guys back in the next few weeks is going to be huge. And then after that, more than likely Dak Prescott will be back as well. So, if we could just figure out how to win these games, because you have the Giants today, and then you got the Commanders next week. Now, but the week after that, you got the Rams. So we'll figure that out when we get there down the road. But as far as tonight goes, Dallas Cowboys got to run that ball, be committed to run the ball smart. Don't just run it the same way. Stop running it straight up. You're going to have to, especially if, because Jason Peters is going to be active. So if he plays that guard position, run that ball to the left all day with him and Tyler Smith over there. Oh, they're gonna debo their guys. I know that Aziz Olare and Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau are those guys are making their debuts on the Giants defense, and those are some good rookie rushers. But I think that our offensive line can hold them off. If they stay pat, do what they need to do, say it's time and sound, and not making any penalties. We have to reduce the penalties on offense, and I think we'll win that game, because our defense is good enough to stop this team. We just have to do what we do on offense and play balance like we did last game. Run the ball and throw the ball when you need. Get CeeDee Lamb on these slants. Get Noah Brown deep, and maybe if you want to, you can put Tony Pollard on some sluggo routes. So with that being said, man, those are the keys to victory. If they can do that, Dallas Cowboys can win. I would say with Cooper Rush, you're not scoring more than 3 touchdowns. So I would say 21-13, Dallas Cowboys because I feel like the first person to 20 points is going to win this game. So with that being said, y'all, let's get ready for Monday Night Football. Let's go Cowboys. It's your boy E2 Blue. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell.